Main streets. We use them every day for leisure, for travel, for business, and for connecting with our communities. They shape the character of our neighborhoods and our experience of the city. Streets are much more than transportation corridors. They are complex public spaces, and the way they are designed makes a big difference to our quality of life. Street design affects our health, the environment, our transportation options, and the vitality of our communities. Getting street design right is a pressing need in urban regions today. Faced with urban challenges like population growth, increasing density, congestion, and long and frustrating commutes, cities are reconsidering how their streets should look, feel, and function. Take Toronto, expected to swell to 4 million people by 2041, with its downtown population set to increase twofold. The city cannot possibly double the number of cars on its already congested streets. We need safe, sustainable solutions for getting around. The good news is that street design is an evolving practice, and good ideas are in plentiful supply. We can address these urban challenges. We can achieve great streets. In 2017 and 2018, the Ryerson City Building Institute studied 5 successful street redesign projects in Toronto and identified how they came to be and the lessons they could reveal. Harvard Street, Roncesvalles, St. Clair West, Queens Quay West, and Market Street.
We can't keep growing as a city without taking the design of our streets into account and making way for all users. At the City Building Institute, we wanted to understand the recipe and the key ingredients for designing streets for a growing city and better neighborhoods by looking at the data. What we discovered is that no matter the local conditions, it's possible to adapt our streets, to give them more character, to make them safer and more accessible, and to better enable all modes of transportation, including public transit, walking, and cycling.
Harvard Street connects the dots between popular destinations and local bike routes to create a continuous crosstown cycling corridor. The new bike lanes have increased safety and comfort for all road users, making this bustling but organized street an easy place to stop, shop, and dine in the neighborhood. The Roncesvalles redesign started with the local BIA's vision for a beautiful pedestrian priority street. The roadway was reconfigured to reduce vehicle lanes, slow down traffic, accommodate bike lanes on shared streetcar boarding platforms, and expand space for pedestrians. Widened sidewalks and custom planters and benches enhance local character and invite visitors to linger. St. Clair's redesign began with a plan for a dedicated streetcar lane to relieve congestion through this busy midtown corridor. Replacing old tracks offered an opportunity for a full redesign, including a beautified streetscape and accessible platforms and shelters. Today, St. Clair West is a true transit-oriented neighborhood, bursting with new activity and development. Queens Quay West is Toronto's premier waterfront promenade and a key example of complete streets principles in action. Its redesign included a dedicated streetcar lane, new cycling facilities, and ample space for the area's many pedestrians. A more balanced roadway offers efficient journeys for all, while beautiful materials and planting invite exploration. Through a unique public-private partnership, Market Street was updated in keeping with its heritage character. Its innovative curbless design enables seamless movement across the street, and removable bollards permit widened sidewalks and patios in the summer, extra parking in the winter, making Market Street able to change with the seasons.
Each one of these projects really demonstrates how Toronto is making progress with street redesign. So now that the dust has settled, we can see the clear and tangible results. They've been good for commuters, for locals, for businesses, and for neighborhoods overall, and they've really improved conditions on our streets for the most vulnerable users, and that's pedestrians and cyclists.
We also looked at 5 proposals for street redesigns in Toronto that are currently on the table. Not only do these proposals offer better options to get around, but they also have huge potential to improve the economic and social vitality of a neighborhood.
On Bloor Street, separated bike lanes were installed in 2016. This pilot project quickly became the city's second highest bicycle facility by volume and was made permanent. Enhancing the existing lanes and extending them east and west could create a fully separated, safe, and continuous cycling corridor from High Park to the Danforth. King Street serves the largest concentration of jobs in the country and a rapidly growing condo neighborhood. The 2017 pilot project to prioritize 72,000 daily streetcar riders has improved travel times and ridership while adding a string of 19 new public spaces and patios for all to enjoy. Making the pilot permanent and extending the changes further east and west could offer more relief for our congested city. Downtown Yonge Street sidewalks are spilling over as the number of residents, workers, and students in the neighborhood increase rapidly. Redesigning the street could bring in more public spaces and green spaces and revitalize Yonge Street as a destination for strolling, shopping, and patio hopping. Its current conditions make a redesign that prioritizes pedestrians a real possibility. Once a 6-lane vehicle route, Yonge Street North is now at the heart of one of Toronto's fastest-growing neighborhoods. A plan for Reimagining Yonge proposes expanded and improved sidewalks, reduced crossing distances, safe cycling infrastructure, and fewer traffic lanes. The redesign could transform Yonge Street North into a true Main Street. The Eglinton Crosstown LRT will bring 5 new stops to the Golden Mile, and with them, a bold new vision for the neighborhood. Developers are already planning to transform big box parking lots into new mixed-use communities. Embracing a complete streets approach could pull the Golden Mile out of its concrete past and into a vibrant future.
We hope that Mayor and Council will consider the benefits and lessons from Toronto's already redesigned streets when they vote on up-and-coming proposals for street redesigns. Lessons such as cars don't shop, people shop. Wider roads don't make congestion go away, they only encourage more traffic. And prioritize 1 or 2 key modes or users on a street, rather than attempting to make room for every mode. This will yield best results. We must seize these golden opportunities to transform our streets, to improve livability, safety, and mobility as our city grows.